Who the fuck cares what we think? Welcome everyone to Monday Night Gore. I'm your host, Blow, and with me is Colleen Jean.
That's a Bleen Jean.
And Cid Lectro.
That's Cid Lectro.
And he is both flexing on me and not flexing on me.
Low-key flexing.
Locally.
Cid Lectro.
Blah, 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 blah.
Shut up.
976 Evil 2 is the film we just got done watching. It was a sequel, direct-to-video, from the previous film we had seen.
Wait,
I don't think it was direct-to-video. It mentioned theaters in the credits.
Yeah, it was in theaters.
Oh, shit.
It's a theatrical
It had
release.
special audio.
That's
for
why
special
they had
theaters.
that budget for the car crashes.
Well, then I sit corrected, gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean,
But it was not directed by Freddy Krueger.
It was not directed by Freddy
or
Krueger,
Robert Englund.
and Robert Englund was not directing it also, and Mark Dart is not in it.
Nope.
And only returning cast is Spike.
And fun fact, this was the last credit he has to his name on IMDb, so this movie effectively killed his acting career.
This movie, he got enough money from this movie to buy him
Yeah.
some nice pinker winkers,
Ooh.
and he decided he was done.
Okay,
Yes.
I saw this coming.
All you need is a pair
No,
of Pinkerwinkers.
no.
A nice
No,
pair. You're
no.
set for life.
Oh my god. You gentlemen are not getting away with this. Allow me to explain. The Winker Picker. The Winker Picker are a style of shoe or boot worn in the 1950s onward by British rock and roll fans. The feature that gives both boot and shoe their name is the very sharp and long pointed toe, reminiscent of medieval footwear and approximately the same as the long pointed toes on some women's high fashion shoes and boots in the late 2000s. The extremely pointed toe was called the Winker Picker because in England a periwinkle snail, or winkers, are a popular seaside snack which is eaten using a pin or other pointed object to extract the soft parts out of the coiled shell carefully, hence the phrase, to winkle something out. And based on that, Winker Pickers became a humorous name for the shoe with a very pointed tip. I happened to wear these in high school, and these guys gave me no end of bullshit for it.
What does that have to do with pinker
also,
winkers?
also known as the Pinkerwinker, as it helps the pinker winker.
Pinker winkers.
Winkle picker.
Winker Picker.
Winkle picker.
Pinkerwinker.
Winkle picker.
Winkers. This film features an evil 900 number that still is causing some mischief.
And boobs.
And boobs. Mischief and boobs. Nice save. So the film begins with the a female college student swimming, taking a shower, and then being killed on the set of Faust in a
School play.
set by the college, junior college dean
After hours.
after hours, and then witnessed by the drunken janitor
Part-time.
part-time. And that sets up the film.
Yeah.
Returning cast is Spike, who has evidently survived the antics from the last film and is now
Moved on.
and is following something. I don't think they ever make his motivation clear, other than he's a motorcycle riding loner who is
It seemed like he was just
riding in town. Gonna
seemed
solve
like he was
mystery.
just traveling to a new town and he's being followed by the horror number, the horoscope.
The horoscope numbers.
He arrives at a diner.
and this is just
And,
happening.
no,
nude.
the live nude. He arrives at like a biker bar out in the middle of nowhere, and
Live nude with no nudity.
yeah,
Yeah, the nudity all occur in the first 10 seconds of the film.
yeah,
It was good.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
and then a phone starts ringing, and it's the horoscope number.
The
telling him
horoscope
he
number.
can't escape.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's essentially the story. Is the college dean has been using this phone number and has developed demonic aspirations, became a serial killer, and has now been identified as one and is now in police custody. Yet he is able to astral project and continue his reign of terror.
Whoa, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Well, was there something between that?
He was identified by the drunken janitor
Yes.
who saw the crime. So now he is being held
Mhm.
at the police station.
Mhm.
And he requested his phone call, which he is allowed to have.
Mhm.
And he called the horoscope number,
Mhm.
in which he got his little poem
Mhm.
to decipher.
Oh shit! I think there's demonic influence in this room. It's like there's an even 900 number that's trying to prevent us from finishing this review.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? Ghosts.
So he makes his one phone call.
Mhm.
He calls 976 Evil to get his horoscope. No, he just calls 976
I
Evil.
mean, the movie is called 976.
I mean, he
Evil
probably
2.
entered 2.
Maybe that's his option, number 2.
Mm.
Number 2.
To get his horoscope, which then after getting his horoscope, he gets the ability to leave his body and do shit and deteriorate.
Yes.
Yes. And that's the film.
The end.
He has a
cool
pervy,
guys.
lustful relationship with, I guess, somebody who entered in his office during the summer or some bullshit.
Yeah, it's
and
it's like the lead investigator's daughter.
Yeah, and she, for whatever reason, became emotionally attached to Spike because he met her at a diner.
Yep, he rolled into town and
with his pinker
with
winkers.
his pinker winkers, and he sat at her table and flirted with her, and now they're
They're an
thing.
item.
Yeah.
And that's the film. Essentially, is that
he pursues her.
He pursues her, but he also murders a handful of other people
Yeah.
along the way. He exacts revenge on the witness.
Spike does nothing.
The witness explodes in front of a truck, which was a nice scene.
Yeah.
The film did have a budget for automobile accidents and stunts. One of the stunts involved a woman who was supposed to be not in control at the wheel. Clearly, a guy in a black ski mask.
She was sitting in the middle of the car in the front, and you could see a dude in a ski mask, but they didn't black out the eye portion, so you could see his face.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty good.
There's also really, really bad blue screen effects throughout this film.
Yeah, anytime really the atrocious. Dean astral projects.
Definitely the worst I've ever seen in an actual feature film.
No,
I'm sure
there's worse, but
worse I've seen. I'm sure there is worse, but it's the worst.
You haven't seen a Neil Breen movie.
I mean, he didn't use blue screen.
Okay, he's green screen.
He's green screen.
Is Neil Breen's green screen worse?
Yes.
I mean,
way worse.
He uses it in a worse way, but it is
way worse.
It's debatable.
He can't even get the size right.
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't know perspective. His perspective's terrible.
Isn't that illegal? Sorry. Isn't that against the public interest?
So
isn't that corrupt?
Sorry, you were saying.
Oh well.
Before
you guys interrupted me, so I'm not going to say anything for the rest of this episode.
No,
you guys just talk over me, and you don't care what I have to say.
You guys, well, I don't know where this is coming from, Clean.
Yeah, this is completely unexpected. I don't know. Are you trying to say something?
I've never had a conversation like this on Monday Night Gores presents Monday Night Gores 10 and 1.
All right. So after this guy gets his special powers, he goes and finds the drunken janitor in his motel room, who is super excited about staying in this fancy motel.
Well, he's in witness protection.
And getting free food from the cops. Chicken dinner and white wine.
He won Poggia.
I mean, white wine and chicken.
Did he, though? Because he never got that chicken.
That's true.
He didn't. He exploded into a pile of chicken.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So this is the first attack that we see.
Ghost
attack, yeah. And
it's good.
Well, this was a
callback to the first film.
There was a line that they used. Look both ways.
Look both ways.
Yeah.
And the ghost held the poor janitor in the middle of the road, and then he exploded.
I don't know if he's a poor janitor.
And I said, hey, that drunken character looks awfully familiar. I think he's a character actor who played a drunk in Back to the Future. And then Clean Gene was like, no, go fuck yourself. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I proceeded to fuck myself when Cid Lectro said, no, that is indeed the same actor. And I was like, oh, thank you. I said,
I don't think that's how
Validation.
it happened, but sure.
midway. Yeah.
Let's just say it's dramatized it as such
Okay.
for the fans.
The fans.
The fans.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I enjoyed this film. What do you guys think? Oh, wait, we were going to get...
we're still going through the movie.
I mean, I thought we were done. This is pretty much over.
So he killed the janitor because that was the one witness.
Yeah, and the only character who mattered in the movie. Because the janitor was the protagonist because he drove the story along.
No. So he tries to get out of jail after killing the janitor, but the judge decides he still needs to stay in jail because he's a suspect of 5 murders. Even though they have no evidence against him,
not anymore.
He's still in jail.
Yeah.
So the rest of the movie, he's just trying to ghost fuck this girl.
Ghost fuck.
Ghost fuck.
And
it's Patrick Swayze did.
Yeah.
In the sequel, Ghost 2.
Monday Night Board
Ghost fuck.
presents Ghost fuck 2.
Yeah.
Spike is investigating the guy, goes to his house, and crazy shit happens. Really bad effects on the gun shooting at him.
Yeah, they chroma keyed it the wrong color, and the gun was invisible for most of it.
Part of it, yeah. It's good.
Like the body of the gun was transparent.
Yeah, it was getting a little Evil Dead-ish, and then pig gets shot.
Was a good scene. Yeah, mounted pig head, mounted boar head.
The girl Robin was at her friend's house watching
Night of
Living Dead,
and
then she changes the channel because she can't watch a horror film even though they're already at the end of the film.
Yeah, they watched all the movies.
I mean, it just gets better from there.
She goes to the kitchen to make some popcorn, and then an infomercial shows up on the screen
with a very Freddy Krueger-esque style to it, and it turns out it's the Dean. He's evil. Oh my god!
He's a fake Vincent Price.
He's doing a fake Vincent Price kind of thing.
He looks like
mustache.
Yeah, he looks like yes.
And essentially, this results in the friend
being transported
to It's a Wonderful Life
magically, and the effect kind of looked good. I have to say, it looked like she was.
This is the best special effect in the film.
Yes, it looks like she's transported into It's a Wonderful Life.
I mean, the janitor blowing up was pretty good.
That was good too. This one lasted more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 2 frames.
Still.
And,
but eventually, everyone in It's a Wonderful Life turns into zombies.
Like in the real film.
Yes.
And then the friend dies.
Stabbed by a spade by a little girl in the film.
Yes.
Yep.
Not unlike the original Night of the Living Dead.
So Robin comes back, sees her friend is dead.
Ghost Dad shows up.
Ghost Dean.
Bill Cosby.
Ghost Dean shows up.
Boom, Cosby.
And says, I want to fuck you. And then she tries to run around, and then Spike comes in.
Wait, no. And he gets on the phone and says, hey, I just killed my best friend in her voice, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she called
for no reason.
Dean calls the police to frame Robin.
And then that's the end of that.
And then that's the end of that.
Yep.
Stay cool, guys.
Stay cool, guys.
And then,
you guys don't like it when I abruptly end the show. We ought to just roll with it. Because it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
And Spike and Robin get together to come up with a plan to kill the Dean. Which is Spike is going to get on his motorcycle
distract the ghost.
Yell at the Dean, challenge him.
Like he's a T-Rex.
Challenge him to come kill him.
Ghost Dean.
So, yeah,
hey.
Ghost Dean gets
over
in
here,
a truck to try to run him Spike down on his motorcycle. And Robin is then supposed to go to jail and shoot the Dean.
In sleep.
Which she feels
while he's defenseless in a jail cell. Which should have been super fucking easy.
Yeah. It'd be super easy. Her dad works at the jail. He's the lead
investigator. There was literally no opposition. All the jail people were dead.
She opens the door. All the cops are dead. And then she
never learned how the cops died.
I mean, I imagine they died from embarrassment for being in this film. No?
Nah, maybe.
Too soon?
Well, someone's giving their thoughts in the film.
I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, this plan fails because Robin sucks.
Yeah.
And she takes way too long to get to the jail cell, and then she wakes him up.
And then
fiddles around with his blankie.
Instead of
gets him all excited.
Well, he wakes up and she could still shoot him in the face.
And then she doesn't.
She just stands there and
drops the gun and runs away.
Yeah. Don't send a B horror last girl to do the job of Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver would have put a fucking end to that guy.
She would have wasted him.
Yeah.
And then they all have a confrontation at a cliff.
Oh yeah, there's a cliff for some reason.
Dean's gonna throw the girl off.
Well, hold on.
He stops
Hold
being
on.
ghosty. Oh no, there's a car accident.
You're getting no.
There's a jackknife with a ghost.
Spike becomes a ghost.
Well, that's because the ghost dad.
Well, now you're jumping around because that was before.
Ghost dad jackknifes the
fucked it
truck.
up. Yeah. Blows it up.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. Ghost dad.
That happened.
Yeah, ghost dad jackknifes the truck to kill Spike. Spike's got dynamite and he's gonna do a Wile E. Coyote bullshit to the truck.
Got a stick of Acme dynamite.
Even though he can't hurt the ghost.
Even though he can't
Which
hurt the
was
ghost,
it was
he's gonna
established earlier.
Yeah.
With the wasn't.
He said, "You can't touch me."
Yeah, it was the one guy.
And he
Yeah.
pushed him, and there was a really bad effect where he took what was it?
Oh yeah.
Fire poker.
Yeah, fire poker, and he
started
completely
swinging it
missed.
at the ghost.
Even though it was
And he
nowhere
wasn't
near.
even close to the ghost, but the intention was that you would see he can't hit the ghost.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he doesn't, so it's a good effect.
Anyway. Yeah.
It's a great effect.
But he wouldn't have hit them,
No.
even if he wasn't a ghost.
Even if he wasn't a ghost. I mean, there would have been an easier way to do that scene, but they did it the bad way.
Like just moving the ghost to an area where the
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't need to blue screen him out for that.
Yeah.
They could have just done
They just had him hit the
shot
actor.
and just cut the shot so he's just swinging it at nothing.
Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Point being is that the resulting explosion renders the car inoperable. Ghost Dad disappears and Spike is down for the count and gets up as a ghost. Ghosting.
So Spike is now a ghost.
Because
real Dean is now chasing
Chick
Robin.
Yeah.
And they end up on a cliff. And then Spike Ghost comes and saves the day.
Ghost Spike.
Ghost Spike. He punches real Dean off the cliff.
And then we get a nice dummy shot all the way down.
Oh, yeah. And then Spike turns into primary colors and he
goes up into the cosmos.
To be
one with the
Carl Sagan.
With the Carl Sagan.
And then the cops come and arrest Robin because she confessed to killing her friend over the phone.
Yeah, they take her into a ambulance. With the implication that yes, she is crazy or some shit.
And then her dad says,
"Just roll.
Shut up on Friday.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
Shut
Friday.
the fuck up Friday. Don't talk to the cops about shit. Just shut the fuck up."
Yep. And that was the film. That was the end of 976 Evil 2.
No,
the end of that franchise.
Oh yeah, the phone rang.
The phone rings.
Yeah.
That's it.
And there's a laugh.
Yeah. So no Mark Dark in this film.
Nope.
But there are phone booths.
There are phone booths.
Remember phone booths, guys?
There's the horoscope.
Remember phone booth, guys? There's a movie.
With Keith Sutherland as a sniper. Oh, spoiler.
And Colin Farrell
Banging
as
his dog.
someone who done her dick hand.
Oh, that Colin Farrell.
What did you think about 976 Evil 2? Low blow.
I thought it was pretty good for the first 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, they clearly had a budget, which was appreciated. You usually don't see that good of a budget on a sequel unless there is some form of caring about it. And, yeah, I mean, clearly inferior to the original in many respects. But there were boobies, and I appreciate that. Just for that, I mean, 13-year-old me would have been like, this is the best thing ever. So, hats off to me, 13-year-old me, before the internet was readily available pornography. Because you had to get off the phone if you wanted to download pornography.
Yeah.
At 56K.
You gotta get off the sex hotline.
You gotta get off that sex hotline in order to download Pamela Anderson's boobies. Because that's all that was on the internet at the time. Yeah. What'd you think, Cid Lectro?
It was boring like the first movie.
Didn't have a plot.
There's no plots.
Is there
no
a premise?
plots. There's no premise. There's no characters. There's nothing. It's just
Is there
an hour. It's an hour. It's an hour and a half.
Of staring into the void that is your life.
Into the void.
Nice.
But it's better than the first one.
I don't know about that.
They're both boring.
Clean Gene?
Definitely worse than the first one.
Mm.
The first one was much more entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
much more interesting,
Mm.
better overall story, better characters, better acting, better effects.
I suppose so. Or more practical effects than the last one.
Did not care much for this movie.
And that was that.
Pizza time!
Pizza time! Pizza time!
Pizza, pizza!
Pizza time!
Alright, guys, everyone knows the rules.
Those
One bite,
rules.
one
This
bite,
is
one bite.
this
Everyone
is the
knows the
redo,
One bite.
a retry of Chefs of New York.
Yeah, so last week,
I don't want to talk about it.
last week
God damn
we reviewed Chefs of New York, and in my opinion, we got a subpar version of Chefs of New York. And Low Blow was not a fan of this pizza. Cid Lectro still thought it was a good pizza.
Yeah.
I still thought it was a good pizza. Low Blow thought it was terrible.
It was.
So we decided we'd give it another try, so we can show Low Blow the real deal Chefs of New York. And let's start with Sid. What do you think about this pizza this time?
This was a good pizza. The pepperoni was different though. That was weird.
Was it better than last week's pizza?
But it was better than last week's pizza because it was fully assembled and the cheese didn't try to fall off the tip of the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say this pizza, after just one bite, was easily a 9.5.
9.5. So that's up from your.
That's up from my 9.3. No, 9.1. Yeah, you gave it.
9.1. Yeah. So yeah, this was definitely a better version of Chefs of New York. I still stand by that last week's pizza was very good, but I do think this is the best pizza around this area. And I would last week I believe I gave it a 9.3.
Yep, you did.
I'm gonna give this week's pizza a 9.6.
Wow. Clean Gene got a flex on me. Always 1 point higher.
You could change your review if you wanted to.
No, 9.5.
No, once you get
I
the
stand
score,
by it.
you can't change it.
Okay.
All right, Low Blow.
Hey, you guys.
You gave this a 4.5 last week.
Yeah. So this was a better pizza this time around, and I can't quite explain why. It did come to us colder than the other one.
The delivery took much longer than it should.
Yeah.
That may have helped the pizza because it was now a actual pizza. I usually like my pizza piping hot, and if it's not piping hot, it's just not good. And if it can't hold up while piping hot, it's usually an issue. But this was pretty good. This is pretty good.
We need a score.
Yeah. One bite. Your score.
Eight something.
No.
No, we need an official score.
8.5. Go to hell.
8.5.
8.5.
Wow.
8.5.
That's
go to
huge.
hell.
It's a huge.
Yeah.
Almost
yeah,
double.
shut up.
Almost
Yeah,
double
yeah,
the
I
last
know.
score.
I know.
And really, we all know that Low Blow really gives us a higher score. He just doesn't want to show
he
how
plays
much
it
he
up.
truly enjoyed this
No,
pizza.
it was good. I had 2 slices.
You had 3.
No, he had 2.
You had 3.
Which was double
Yeah,
what I
2.
had last time.
3.
We had 3.
I only had 1 bite.
Oh yeah, me too.
One
but-
bite. I had 1 bite.
Yeah, I had 1 bite. He had 2 pieces.
All right, that's it for
All right.
pizza time.
This has been pizza time. All right, so what do you guys give 976 Evil 2?
I give it a
Low blow?
976.
Your score. Roll your
976.
score. No.
1 through 10.
1 through 10.
Solid number.
976.
Nope.
Solid.
Quit fucking around, Low Blow.
What is your question exactly?
What's your score for
My
976
score?
Yeah, Low
Evil
Blow.
2?
What
The
is your
Low
score,
Blow's
Low Blow?
score.
I don't know. It's probably a 5 or a 4.
Which one?
Probably a 4.
4. Okay.
I mean, the boobies were nice at the beginning, but it set expectations pretty high. I appreciate they were there to titillate the audience, and it just did not get really any better.
Okay, Clean Gene.
I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 10.
3, wow. And I'm going to give it a 6 just to make it higher than the last one,
Wow. Okay.
All right.
which I gave a 5.
So now we need to roll the dice and get the official 10-1 score.
And after rolling the dice, the official 10-1 score for 976 Evil 2 is a 10 out of 10. You should definitely see this movie.
Man, so we were way off.
We were
Yeah, we
definitely
were off.
I don't know why we do that.
I mean, you
That's
can't.
a really dumb idea,
You
guys.
can't fight science.
Bullshit.
Some might say 5. Some might say a 4.
Some might say
Some
9,
might
7,
say
6.
6. Some might say 0.
2. Evil 2.
We, on the record, say a 10.
Well, good night, everyone.
Meh.
Stay cool, guys.
Stay cool, guys. Like and subscribe and comment.
And friend zone.
Stay cool, guys.